What? What?
Quoi? Comment?
Where? Where?
Où?
When? When?
Quand?
Who? Who?
Qui?
How? How?
Comment?
How many? How many?
Combien?
How much? How much?
Combien?
Why? Why?
Pourquoi?
Really? Really?
Vraiment?
Where are you? Where are you?
Où es-tu? Où êtes-vous?
What's this? What's that? What's this? What's that?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Is anything wrong? Is anything wrong?
Ça ne va pas?
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Qu'est-ce qui ne va pas?
Is everything okay? Is everything okay?
Est-ce que tout va bien?
Have you got a minute? Have you got a minute?
Tu as une minute?
Have you got a pen I could borrow? Have you got a pen I could borrow?
Puis-je emprunter ton stylo?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Tu es sûr?
Why not? Why not?
Pourquoi pas?
What's going on? What's going on?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
What's happening? What's happening?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
What's happened? What's happened?
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Tu es d'où?
Where do you come from? Where do you come from?
Tu viens d'où?
What part of Italy do you come from? What part of Italy do you come from?
De quelle partie de l'Italie viens-tu?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
Tu vis où?
How old are you? How old are you?
Quel âge as-tu?
When is your birthday? When is your birthday?
C'est quand, ton anniversaire?
Who do you live with? Who do you live with?
Avec qui vis-tu?
Do you live with anybody? Do you live with anybody?
Tu vis avec quelqu'un?
Do you live on your own? Do you live on your own?
Tu vis seul?
What's your phone number? What's your phone number?
Quel est ton numéro de téléphone?
What's your email address? What's your email address?
Quelle est ton adresse e-mail?
Could I take your phone number? Could I take your phone number?
Tu pourrais me donner ton numéro de téléphone, s'il vous plaît?
Are you on Facebook? Are you on Facebook?
Tu es sur Facebook?
What's your username? What's your username?
Quel est ton nom d'utilisateur?
What languages can you speak? What languages can you speak?
Quelle langue parlez-vous?
Where did you learn your English? Where did you learn your English?
Où avez-vous appris l'anglais?
Do you understand? Do you understand?
Tu comprends?
Did you understand? Did you understand?
Tu as compris?
How do you say? In English. How do you say? In English.
Comment dit-on? En anglais?
How do you spell that? How do you spell that?
Comment ça s'écrit?
How do you pronounce this word? How do you pronounce this word?
Comment prononce-t-on ce mot?
What's this called? What's this called?
Comment ça s'appelle?
Do you have any brothers or sisters? Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Tu as des frères et sœurs?
Have you got any kids? Have you got any kids?
Tu as des enfants?
Do you have any children? Do you have any children?
Tu as des enfants?
Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend?
Tu as un petit ami?
Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend?
Tu as une petite amie?
Are you married? Are you married?
Tu es marié?
Are you single? Are you single?
Tu es célibataire?
Are you seeing anyone? Are you seeing anyone?
Tu as quelqu'un?
Have you got any pets? Have you got any pets?
Tu as des animaux?
What's his name? What's his name?
Comment s'appelle-t-il?
What's her name? What's her name?
Comment s'appelle-t-elle?
What do you like doing in your spare time? What do you like doing in your spare time?
Qu'est-ce que tu fais de ton temps libre?
Have you read any good books lately? Have you read any good books lately?
Tu as lu de bons livres récemment?
Have you seen any good films recently? Have you seen any good films recently?
Tu as vu de bons films récemment?
Do you play any sports? Do you play any sports?
Tu pratiques un sport?
Which team do you support? Which team do you support?
Pour quelle équipe tu es?
Do you play any instruments? Do you play any instruments?
Tu joues d'un instrument?
What sort of music do you like? What sort of music do you like?
Quel genre de musique tu aimes?
What sort of music do you listen to? What sort of music do you listen to?
Quel genre de musique tu écoutes?
Have you got any favorite bands? Have you got any favorite bands?
Tu as un groupe préféré?
What do you do? What do you do?
Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living?
Qu'est-ce que tu fais dans la vie?
What sort of work do you do? What sort of work do you do?
Quel genre de travail fais-tu?
Who do you work for? Who do you work for?
Pour qui travaillez-vous?
Where do you work? Where do you work?
Où travaillais-tu?
Are you a student? Are you a student?
Tu es étudiant?
What do you study? What do you study?
Qu'est-ce que tu étudies?
Where do you study? Where do you study?
Où est-ce que tu fais tes études?
Which university are you at? Which university are you at?
Tu es dans quelle université?
What university do you go to? What university do you go to?
Tu vas dans quelle université?
Which year are you in? Which year are you in?
Tu es en quelle année?
Did you go to university? Did you go to university?
Es-tu allé à l'université?
Where did you go to school? Where did you go to school?
Où est-ce que tu es allé à l'école?
How many more years do you have to go? How many more years do you have to go?
Il te reste combien d'années d'études?
What do you want to do when you've finished? What do you want to do when you've finished?
Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire après tes études?
Are you religious? Are you religious?
Tu es croyant?
What religion are you? What religion are you?
Tu es de quelle religion?
Do you believe in God? Do you believe in God?
Tu crois en Dieu?
Is there a church near here? Is there a church near here?
Est-ce qu'il y a une église près d'ici?
Is there a temple near here? Is there a temple near here?
Est-ce qu'il y a un temple près d'ici?
Can I buy you a drink? Can I buy you a drink?
Je peux t'offrir un verre?
Would you like a drink? Would you like a drink?
Tu veux boire quelque chose?
Would you like to join us? Would you like to join us?
Tu veux venir avec nous?
Do you mind if I join you? Do you mind if I join you?
Ça vous dérange si je m'assois avec vous?
Do you come here often? Do you come here often?
Tu viens ici souvent?
Is this your first time here? Is this your first time here?
C'est la première fois que tu viens ici?
Have you been here before? Have you been here before?
Tu es déjà venu ici?
Would you like to dance? Would you like to dance?
Tu veux danser?
Do you want to go for a drink sometime? Do you want to go for a drink sometime?
Ça te dit qu'on aille prendre un verre ensemble, un de ces quatre?
Would you like to join me for a coffee? Would you like to join me for a coffee?
Tu veux aller prendre un café avec moi?
Do you fancy getting a bite to eat? Do you fancy getting a bite to eat?
Ça te dirait d'aller manger un morceau?
Do you fancy lunch sometime? Do you fancy lunch sometime?
Ça te dirait de déjeuner avec moi, un de ces quatre?
Do you fancy going to see a film sometime? Do you fancy going to see a film sometime?
Ça te dirait d'aller voir un film, un de ces quatre?
What do you think of this place? What do you think of this place?
Que penses-tu de cet endroit?
Shall we go somewhere else? Shall we go somewhere else?
Tu veux qu'on aille ailleurs?
Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you?
Je peux t'embrasser?
Can I walk you home? Can I walk you home?
Je peux te raccompagner chez toi?
Can I drive you home? Can I drive you home?
Je peux te reconduire chez toi?
Would you like to come back to mine? Would you like to come back to mine?
Tu veux revenir chez moi?
When can I see you again? When can I see you again?
Quand est-ce que je peux te revoir?
What do you think of me? What do you think of me?
Que penses-tu de moi?
Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Veux-tu m'épouser?
Do you have any condoms? Do you have any condoms?
Tu as des préservatifs?